So this update is an important one for any of you holding crypto on Coinbase. And it's really about it being safer not to leave your crypto in Coinbase and just sort of hope they take care of you. And the sad thing about Coinbase is that it was once a great exchange, but things have really changed, since they became a public company and started to really only care about making money off their users instead of the actual users themselves. And, I actually used Coinbase for like 6 or 7 years, but had my account shut down like a year ago for no reason. And when that happened, they asked me to take my crypto off their exchange and move it somewhere else, which brings me to the point here. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the term not your keys, not your crypto before, but there's a reason this phrase has become so popular. And it's the reality that the only one who can protect your crypto and money is you. And let me point out that Coinbase did actually add a way to insure yourself up to $1 million. It's called Coinbase One. But there's a lot of read in between the fine print on this, and it costs $30 a month to use. So, here's my opinion on it, guys. Is your crypto safe to hold on Coinbase? But, I'm sorry to tell you, it's just not. They could spin it off however they want, but, only you can really protect yourself. And, the first way to make that happen is with an offline wallet like a Ledger Nano. I have a few of these, and basically the way it works is you get a USB drive from them with a list of passwords specifically to you with the drive. You then install the software for it on your computer or laptop, and then you can send crypto to the drive and put it away for a later date for when you want to sell. And it's very easy to set up. And it's not just the Ledger Nano. There's other ones out there like the Trezor, and some new ones. But I'd say the Ledger is probably one of the most popular. Okay. And really the only way, like I said, this drive works is if it's plugged in and the password is given for it, which only you're going to have, which is why it's called an offline wallet. Now, another option, which is a bit newer, but it is with an exchange. I'm going to show you guys that it's with Uphold, but they've got a new vault feature. This is going to be for everyone, but it's actually kind of a cool concept, and it's something a bit innovative for exchanges overall. So let's take a look at it. And to give some context here, I've been using Uphold for the last 2 to 3 years, and it's one of the only exchanges I put my trust in, for better or worse. And this vault feature is currently only for XRP, but it looks like they're going to be opening up for more coins in the future. And basically what Vault is it's a version of an offline wallet, but it's still connected to Uphold. It's supposed to make your coins, or in this case XRP, more secure when you're holding them on the exchange. And I've actually got the page pulled up here to go over it. And when I'm done, I'm also going to load up my account once again so you guys can sort of see the back end of how really things just work on Uphold. But okay, so here it is. And basically, they're saying you can self-custody your crypto with this feature, and they give you 3 different keys. They keep one of the keys in case you lose your other keys at some point. But to me, what's confusing here is how secure is this if they're keeping one of your keys? That's really what's confusing to me about all of this, because even though it's supposed to be secure, they technically could get into your vault if they wanted to. So the whole idea of self-custody is that no one has your information except for you, which is why so many people use ledgers and Trezors, which are, offline wallets. But I'm not saying this feature is bad or anything, because it does give you an extra layer of protection if you hold XRP on the Uphold exchange. But this is not something you can use for free. They currently charge $4.99 a month, or they have the $49.99 for a yearly membership to use this feature. And I guess the real question here is, should you subscribe to using this? And in my opinion, and just hear me out, if you're holding a large chunk of XRP on Uphold and, you don't plan on moving it to an offline wallet, and you maybe just want to get that extra layer of protection, I mean, for $5 a month, I would say it's worth it. If you're holding, I would say anything more than like 5,000 XRP on Uphold, I would just go ahead and get it. It's $5 a month, and setting this whole thing up, this vault feature, it takes less than 2 minutes. It's very fast. Anyways, that's how I feel about using the vault feature. It's a cool concept, but since they have one of your keys, like I said, it's a little bit confusing. And, they will be opening up this for other coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and a bunch of other ones. I don't know when the time frame is for that, but that's basically how it works. Okay, and like I said, I wanted to once again show you guys the back end of my account, because, I do stack and pack here, and I've been holding around 30,000 XR, yeah, 33,000 XRP. Also, have some in the vault feature on here as well. Of course, I forgot to mention, if you guys would like to learn more about, the vault feature or, Uphold in general, there will be some bonus and resource links you guys could check out directly below in the description. You could also get on our crypto newsletter where we send out one email weekend updates as well. And, Uphold as an exchange, I'm just going to say this, they've actually just positioned themselves as one of the best in the industry, in my opinion. Right now they've got over 200 plus coins available for trading, and the fees here aren't, outrageous or bad if you're doing higher trading amounts of like $1,000 plus at a time. They also offer you the ability to buy stocks and fiat currencies as well. And like I said, I mainly hold and, have bought XRP on here, but I've also gotten into other coins and traded them in the past, like the Engine coin, for example, Flare, Bitcoin. I've traded some Ethereum on here. Okay. Anyways, next I'd, kind of how I always do here, I'd like to give you guys a few coin recommendations for some projects I think are going to do well in the next 12 to 24 months. So let's take a look at those. My first coin recommendation I would take a look at right now, and market cap aside on all these coins, I like the projects and I think they're going to do good. I really like Engine coin. Now, Engine coin is a gaming coin. It started off back in 2012, and they've been around for a long time. I think the gaming sector is going to start to take off eventually. The all-time high on Engine was somewhere around like $3. And even in getting it at this price, I mean, you're looking at, a 6x return if it returns to those all-time highs. It could go even higher. $5 is a very strong possibility. The market cap is still low enough where that could happen. So, I mean, you get a good return on this, and that would make it like a 10x return. But I like the coin long-term in the project. Then, of course, we've got Decentraland. So Decentraland, kind of like in the gaming sector, they've been around for a while. The all-time high in this one was somewhere around $5, then obviously tapped out, and it's been down ever since. The reason I like this project is because, they're sort of in the VR space, the metaverse space, and they're one of the leaders in that space. They've got Atari as investors. They got some big money behind them, some smart people, and they've managed to stay in the top 100 of all coins, for quite some time. And all these coins are actually going to be in the top 100, guys. So, Decentraland, I would recommend taking a look at it, maybe put a little bit down. I think the return on it could be pretty good. Yeah. And then, of course, next up, we've got the Graph. Now, the Graph is interesting because it's very unique. It is actually starting to move up, the rankings right now. I think it's in the 30s, but of all coins. But basically what this does is it indexes different cryptocurrencies, blockchains, and it's been referred to as the Google of cryptocurrencies. The reason I like the Graph is because they've got a lot of funding, smart people behind them, and it's a very unique project. You don't really see anything else like it, and I like that uniqueness. There are a lot of coins that all do the same thing, whether it's meme coins or certain just exchange coins. I mean, there's just a uniqueness about the Graph, and that's why I like it. But speaking of exchange coins, out of all of them, the one I like the most and the one I have liked the most for a while is Kronos. Now, it used to be CRO. This is the Crypto.com exchange coin. And, Crypto.com, I would say out of all the exchanges, I've used them in the past. I'm not using them really right now, but, they've done a good job. They're very transparent. They have their logo on the Staples Center. The market cap on this is still low enough where I could see it blowing up in price. It wouldn't shock me if this coin went over $1, especially in the next bull run here. I definitely think this one could give you a really good return, so I would take a look at it. And, the last coin I would recommend taking a look at is Pepe. All these coins are available on Uphold as well, guys, but Pepe, meme coins, it is what it is. This one is just hot right now. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I don't think it's going to slow down. I think it's going to keep going and going and going, and I wouldn't be surprised if it flipped Dogecoin at this point. It's just popular right now. It could be the name. I do own a little bit of this one, not on Uphold right now, but I'm definitely happy with my return on it. I just thought that when I was looking at this one, I want to say like 3 to 6 months ago, I was just thinking like people are just going to pump this coin. I just have a good feeling about it. And, out of all the meme coins I looked at, yeah, I just think this one's good. Obviously, you've got Shiba and a bunch of other ones, Baby Doge, Floki, Inu, but I like Pepe. I think it is one that's going to just keep going up and up and up and up. Just be careful. And, like I said, guys, none of this is financial advice. But to bring it all home, if you want to get started on Uphold or you're thinking about it, I would just do it. Like I said, I've been on here for 3 years. I'm going to continue using them. And at any point when you're buying coins on this exchange, you could take them off the exchange, put them on an offline wallet, and then, keep them there. And then you can move them to another exchange if you want. But, as far as using this for buying and selling, it's totally fine. And as long as you're doing higher amounts of trading, the fees won't be that big of a deal. Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this update on Uphold. If you didn't tap that like as you're watching this, please do that now. You could also get on our crypto newsletter where we send out 1 email a week on updates below in the description. Thanks for watching this, guys, and we'll see you on the next crypto video.